2-minute timer started. Oh, I got my cords all tangled. There we go. We'll see who shows up. Got all my gadgets ready.
You're pulling the strings because taking care.
Little over a minute left. All right. So if you want to sound off if you're here, that's cool. Night sky. "38 seconds left." Well, actually, less than that now. "14 seconds." That's weird. I wonder where everybody's at. All right. Well, it's time to start, and everyone left the party. All right. So, those who are on here, go and sign off. Let me know who's here. Say, hey, I'm here. So, I've been wanting to do this one for a little while, so I get this question asked a lot. Yep, Ghostbusters and Moto, my favorite too, Jeff. So, as you can see, I have my, my Ghostbusters He-Man. Even a little thing from it says He-Man. It says my Ghostbusters He-Man. And I figured he'd kind of fun one to use for this experiment. And so the experiment is, yep, he's got his proton pack. I actually made him for Tila too. Actually, I have a whole entire video of one that shows all my cool He-Man Ghostbusters. I actually have 4 sets to use, so they can do that. Take the place of all the four Ghostbusters. All right, so the experiment is, can a thermal camera see a ghost? Now, for those that know me, I don't personally believe in ghosts, but I do believe in science, and I do believe, obviously, I'm also a Christian too. But as far as ghosts go, I'm not sure. But I do know that when it comes to ghosts, people all say the same thing, and as they feel a cold draft. And so the idea is that if you can see a cold draft on the camera, then technically you could see a ghost if you believe they exist. So I have some different thermal imaging stuff here. I have my multimeter. I have my little thermometer thing here that can check temperatures of things. And then I have my thermal camera here as well. And we're going to use all these things to figure out if you were able to see a draft. And I have my can of duster spray here that I used the other day to make some cold spots on the castle for my wet Triclops Cs. And we'll create a cold mist and see if the camera can see it or not. So this will be kind of fun to do. And then when I'm done at this, I'm going to post it on Amazon, because that was one of the questions that people have on there is, does it see ghosts? Which is kind of a funny question, because obviously they're not really asking, can it see ghosts or not? They're really asking, can it see cold drafts in the atmosphere or the air? Oh, I know. Let's glow in the dark would be cool. I'm still working on making a glow in the dark version. Having a hard time getting it scanned though, so that's going to probably be after the floor. It's supposed to be before the floor, but now the floor has taken residence. So let's go ahead and set the mood. So, lights off. Ooh, that is darker than I thought. Hold on. Night sky. All right, let's get the night sky on. There we go. don't know if you guys can see that blue or not. Probably not. It's probably hard to see. I guess we'll have to get some other lighting in here. My night sky is not bright enough. There we go. There we go. Some ghostly looking lighting now. So let's go ahead and let's check the ambient temperature. Turn on my multimeter. There we go. And we will select temperature mode. Whoop. There we go. And there's some way to turn the light on so you can see the screen. How does that mean? I'm running out of battery power. No. It's got a backlight. Oh, but it's supposed to light the screen up too somehow, but it's just not doing it. Okay, I guess you won't have the screen lit up. I'll just have to put my thing on it. So right now in this room, the ambient temperature in the air is... let me put this light just on here. The ambient temperature is 73 degrees. Here's my little thermometer. And so you can see that that is the ambient temperature. So let's find a way to hold this. I will just use this camera mount right here. Let's see if we can't make this work. Best we can. Not perfect, but there you go. Hopefully you guys can see that. Oh. Lack of planning on my part. Sorry about that, you guys. There we go. Dun, da, da. Now I can see the temperature. So now let's go ahead and take this blast of air and see if it changes the temperature at all. Just a little bit. Shake it up. Now if I turn it over, it's going to blast a really cold temperature. Let me get my hand out of the way. Look at that. 10 degrees, -1. So you can see that is our cold blast control. So we'll see how that does and what it does with the thermal imaging. All right. Yep, Black Phoenix 77, you caught the live stream. Yep, Dean, thanks for being here. So, again, for those that just joined, we're going to see if the thermal camera would be able to sense ghosts. And I don't believe in ghosts personally, but if they existed, people always say that it basically shows a cold draft. So that's how you know if there's a ghost around or not. So I'm going to use that can of spray air to see if we can see a cold draft. And the camera should turn on in a minute. I guess I should. There we go. Oh, my battery's low. No, I may have to do this video some other time. Let's hurry and get the cold draft going in front so we can see. First of all, if I... Where's my light? Where's that light? First of all, if I was to spray this right in front, not much change. If I spray something with it, you can see exactly where it's at now in the darkness level. But let's go ahead and move this out of the way. And let's just spray it right in front. Oh, you can see it. Oh, I'm kind of splatting it on the screen, so that's probably why. Wow. Okay, well, with that knowledge, technically, since it did change the air, you can actually... That's still really cold. That's crazy. As I was blasting that thing, it just cooled it right down. If you guys can see that or not on the screen. Nope, you can't. So look at the difference in the temperature. So that, I was surprised. I did not think you'd be able to see the air change. Let's try it one more time before the battery dies completely. Crazy. All right, well, I was proven wrong. So you could technically see a ghost if one existed. So there you go. So I'm going to go ahead and paste this on not on Facebook, but on Amazon. Because the people asked on Amazon about this camera. And I have a link to this camera on Amazon if you wanted to get one yourself. Those who want to stick around after we did the experiment. It's like I said, my camera's dying. If you didn't see it already, check out my GhostBuster He-Man. What is going on here? Oh, there we go. There we go. So this is my GhostBuster He-Man, and he has the word He-Man on his shirt. He-Man. And he's got the ray. So now we know that if... here, check this out. This is kind of cool. Let me put this back in front for a minute. And let me go ahead and hang on to He-Man for a minute and get him warmed up. And it's funny, it's just your hand being on him will actually leave an impression on the figure. See, look at that. You can see where my hand was actually on the figure, on his arm right there. Pretty crazy, huh? Let's see, watch the castle, for instance. I stick my hand on the castle door here for a while. Oh. You'll be able to see the little bit of hotness right across the handle there. Anyway, fun stuff. Sorry, you guys, I'm going to cut this short because my battery is dying in my thermal camera, but I just wanted to see what it would do with that blast, if you would actually be able to see a ghost or not. And I guess technically you would if they existed and if they made the air cold around them like it says. I'm surprised. I didn't think you'd be able to. You know what? Let's just do it one more time while I still have battery power. Because that is just crazy. Okay. We will blast He-Man with it. First I'll blast in the air. You can see where all those things hit, where it's just freezing on there. It's so crazy. Oh, crazy, crazy. All right, let me turn my lights back on. Lights on. Oh, bright light, bright light. All right, well, thanks for joining me again. I know it's kind of a weird video, but again, I was just curious. I've been curious about that since I got it. I also wanted to have all my thermal gear here so I could check it out. And you could see how cold it got with this thing. That was pretty crazy. This usually only works in air or liquid, so it won't work as well. But this one, oh, you can see that He-Man's a little bit colder. Maybe not anymore so much. But when I first blasted him. All right. Well, like, subscribe, tell your friends. Thanks for joining me for this quick little experiment. And I will see you guys next video. I don't know if we have another one tonight or not. It all depends if I get a choy cheese dog or not. So I will see you guys next video. Like I said, I'll post this on the Amazon because people are always asking that question. And check out the link. It's a fun toy. This is so cool. I know it's kind of spendy, but they got different models of it. So check it out. I got the more expensive model, but they have other model versions of it too. And there's just so much fun stuff you can do. All right. Bye, you guys. See you next video.